people have been sending me tier lists to make on Twitter. I had asked for a better beer tier list because the ones that they had on this site were dog shit. And so somebody made me one that is less dog shit, but still not incredible. Still missing a lot. I mean, if you were making a beer tier list, knowing that you were sending it to Digibro, why would you not put Tecate on your list? You know that I have a weird soft spot for Tecate that no one understands. Wouldn't you have loved to see me piss off every beer fan in the world and put it in S tier? I probably couldn't even bring myself to do that, honestly.
It's definitely not S tier.
No, it definitely is not S tier, but I don't think anything in this list is. Like, just giving it a glance over, I don't see anything that I can see putting in the S tier.
So these all appear to be like, non-craft beers.
No, they're all common. Although, like, we've got Dragon's Milk, which is kind of a craft beer.
I don't think it's a craft. I think it's just an import, right?
I don't know. I don't know what the difference. I don't know what what is considered to be craft beer.
Do you see anything else that would be?
I mean, there's some stuff that's like more like Arrogant Bastard or Dragon's Milk are like things that are a little bit more respectable, I guess, than other stuff in this list. I don't really know what constitutes a craft beer. I'm just wondering, like, where's all the Belgians? Like, where's at the very least like Pliny the Elder, like a famous mimetically highly rated beer? Like, where's some Three Philosophers?
Well, this is stuff that if you go to Applebee's, you can probably get.
I don't know if you can get Tsingtao or fucking Yanjing beer at fucking Applebee's.
If you go to any Thai restaurant, you can probably get it. I've seen most of these beers.
We have Tsingtao, but no Sapporo. Like,
I thought there was Sapporo. Sapporo's on there.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was looking in the wrong place. They have San Miguel, but no Red Horse. Not that Red Horse is easy to come by in America, but whatever. We're gonna go with what we got. I think
this is a fine list to start with.
It's good enough, fine. I guess. All right, Angry Orchard.
Meh.
I give it a B, maybe. Well, I don't know. What are we establishing as like? Because he wrote it as letters. I tend to prefer if we consider it to be God tier, top tier, high tier, mid tier, low tier, shit tier. So I'm gonna put Angry Orchard at a C. By that logic, I guess this makes sense as well if you're thinking of it in terms of school grades. I would give it a C. S is, I guess, an A++ or something.
Not really that into Angry Orchard. I'd probably put it in the D category.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's fine as a cider.
I think there's just better ciders out there, and if that's my only option for a cider, I'm probably never gonna go for it. Like, if somebody hands one to me, I probably would make fun of them for having Angry Orchard.
Wow. I used to drink the hell out of Angry Orchard. I gotta turn our volume up.
I think it's a little too sweet, tastes a little too confectionery for me. I like,
you
more
don't like
crisp.
Sugary drinks.
I do like ciders if they have more of a full, richer kind of flavor,
right.
But Angry Orchard just kind of tastes like I don't know.
All right, well,
I'd rather drink apple juice and fucking put some brandy in it.
Have you ever had Arrogant Bastard Ale?
Yes, I've had Arrogant Bastard.
What do you think of that? I would probably give it a C as well. I don't particularly have strong feelings about it. It was like the first beer I ever had.
I'd probably give it a C. I wouldn't go out of my way to have it again. It wasn't my favorite, but it was fine.
Dry Asahi. I don't care for Asahi. I think it's kind of shit. If anywhere that Asahi would be available, Sapporo would also be available, and I would never choose Asahi. I put it in D tier.
I've never had.
Not great. Ballast Point. Ooh, I don't know if I've had whatever Sculpin. I know I've seen Ballast Point Brewery, but I don't know if I've had the Sculpin beer. I might have to put that in never tried. I'm not sure about it.
I don't know. I like some of their variants, but I don't think I've had that one.
Yeah. Do you know what Bex is? I don't think I've ever had a Bex. I don't know where this comes from. Blue Moon.
I'd give it an A or a B.
I think it's fair to give it an A.
I get it if there's not something that I want to try. Blue Moon's kind of my fallback.
Pretty much our go-to if it's on tap. it's like it's probably the best beer on tap.
You gotta make sure you have orange with it. It's
Yeah,
pretty
with the orange
heavenly
peel.
combo.
It's you've always considered it your favorite beer.
Yeah, my favorite beer if I just like get like a 12-pack.
Blue Moon is to you what Tecate is to me.
Yeah.
It's that if you're going to like a regular store, not a craft beer store, and like you're looking at the options which consist of the stuff in this list, then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Blue Moon, or oh yeah, Tecate. Like I'll take that over anything else in this fucking list.
Should I give it an S tier? Because I don't think there's anything that I would.
I think we should just leave the S tier untouched as a sign that you could do a better beer chart.
Maybe we'll find something. Maybe.
Because I'm comparing these to
Alright.
all beer, not just what's in this chart.
I'm kind of tweaking at the next one. I
Lime-A-Rita.
fucking hate Lime-A-Ritas. I hate
Lime-A-Ritas, F
Strawberries. They're fucking awful.
Um,
Get fucking a sense of taste, please.
I mean, we can pretty much just throw.
Is that
all...
Bud Light Lime?
Yeah.
Okay, Bud Light Lime. I used to drink a lot in college because they
Yeah.
had like the tall boy in the can, and they were cheap as fuck. And I liked it a hell of a lot more than Lime-A-Rita. Let me tell you. And they're kind of easy to throw back. Like if you're at a frat
I
party
hate lime
and you
flavor.
want to drink like 3 fucking giant beers, Lime-A-Rita might be your go.
I do not like lime as a flavoring for things.
No, and I don't think that it's a particularly good beer, but it's easy to drink a lot of.
Well,
so
what are you ranking it?
I would probably give it a C.
You give it a C?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put it there purely for you in the same way that I
Well,
put
put
Angry
it-
Orchard there for
Put
me.
it in a D.
No,
'Cause
it's
if you don't like it.
I've never tried it
Like
because I don't
know
like lime.
it's trash, but like I think it's really easy to drink.
What about regular Bud Light? I would give it a D. It's not as bad as a Lime-A-Rita.
I would probably give it a C because like for light beers, it's probably just like it's acceptable.
No, because there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna put in C that's better than Bud Light.
that are light beers.
Yeah, like Rolling Rock or fucking.
Is Rolling Rock's not a light beer?
Oh, I think of light as in like a light tasting beer.
No, a light beer means that it's like a
Low
diet soda.
calorie.
Yeah.
I don't have any value on that personally, but
I don't know. I think Bud Light is fine.
but what about no? Because if it was C tier, it would be Bud Light Platinum, which is better than Bud Light.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. All
So-
right, let's go with that.
Yeah, I've never had Bud Light Orange.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
All right, we'll put it in never tried. Regular Budweiser.
This is my first beer. It's
I mean, my first was well, it wasn't my first, but I trained myself to drink with Bud Lights because I had a fridge full of them, and I think they're pretty bad. But
I would give Budweiser a D. I would
yeah,
never
you put
get
it in
this.
F.
I would never get this out, but like it's beer. When I think of beer, like Budweiser is like
Well, that's what their marketing has done.
yeah, I know.
Like, that's why.
It's
you
just
think
the
of
taste
that
of it
way.
is like this is beer. This is bad beer.
I don't think I've ever had Bush.
Oh, I don't like Bush.
What
I
you
would
rate
probably also give it a D.
it? All right. Cass Fresh. Never heard of this.
No, I've never heard of it.
So
Colt
it seems like we've
45.
got some stuff that's like I'm sure some of this is like West Coast shit, you know, and they probably don't have like Three Philosophers down there or like some of the shit I like from the East Coast, you know, because like beer tends to be fairly coastal. Like that, I think that's why I had never seen Pliny the Elder because I'm pretty sure it comes from California, and people were like, "Oh, have you never heard of it?" And I'm like, "I live in the East Coast. It's not at any of the stores. Like, can't go to even a craft beer store and just find that shit."
Cult 45.
Oh boy, Colt 45. I would give it definitely a D because it tastes
It's
like
not
shit.
good. That's kind of the point, though.
Well, it's it's a lot of beer for a little bit, and it'll get you fucked up because it's malt liquor, and you can also mix it with orange juice and make a brass monkey, which is a disgusting drink. So there's nothing good about it. My friends used to drink the hell out of it though. Coors Banquet. Never heard of Coors Banquet, or is that just what a Coors
I think
is?
that's just a regular Coors.
Oh, have you ever had a Coors? I don't even think I've tried to fuck with Coors.
Yeah, I've had Coors. I think I'd like it more than Bud Light. I think I would give it a C.
Okay.
It's fine.
What about Coors Light?
Coors Light. I've also drinking a lot of Coors Light. That was like one of my friends' like favorite beers. I am not into light beers, so I'd probably put it in the D category.
All right. Oh, and by the way, like, while I do despise the Lime-A-Ritas, if Strawberritas were on here, I would put it in
fuck
D.
you nasty motherfucker.
'Cause that was all me and my friends drank when we first got into drinking, because it was more tolerable than beer, supposedly.
It's not. I
no,
feel
it's
sick
not.
if I
But that's
if I
the thing,
drink
like,
those.
all my friends were when I was, coming of age into an age where you would drink, none of my friends liked beer at all. Like, they just, except for Brandon Tolentino, who would just drink Rolling Rock all the time, but, like, none of my friends liked beer, and especially because, like, some of them were bigger guys who just would take too much beer to get drunk. So, like, we would get the Strawberritas because it's, like, 8% alcohol, and it, tastes kind of like a strawberry, I guess. So people would just fucking throw them back,
I had the same thing going on with my friends, because I'm a girl, and most of my friends who did drink didn't want to drink a lot of beer.
You're a girl, and all my friends are pussy.
So, like, normally I drink, like, a lot of vodka mixed drinks and stuff, but I had one friend who would only drink Strawberritas, and she, like, would bring over to our room to pregame, and I fucking drank, like, 4 of them, and did not feel right. Like, they were nasty. It felt like I was just drinking, like a pixie stick with, like, vodka in it.
Even though that's literally what you would drink.
I drink that over it.
You literally will drink, like, she used to take the powder that you make pink lemonade with and just mix vodka and pink lemonade powder as,
and, like,
your
a little
drink.
splash of tap water.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I've never seen this fresh squeezed IPA before. Don't recognize it. Do you recognize it?
No.
Okay.
It's because I like beer more than liquor.
Yeah.
So, like, my beer
me
experience,
too. I like
want
beer.
to be, like...
That's why this list is so disappointing to me, because there's so few beers that I like on it. Like, it's mostly gross, shitty, fucking bottom barrel beer that you fucking pick up at Food Lion. Dogfish Head, I
like it.
I think,
I'd give it a B.
I think maybe a C.
A C? Because, like, I would get it if I saw it on tap.
I haven't had it many times, but I would not get it. I mean, you would get Blue Moon if you were at a tap.
Sometimes they don't have Blue Moon.
If they don't have Blue Moon, they
where
might
they
have
have
Allagash
Dogfish.
White. Where the fuck is Allagash on this
Allagash
list?
is great. Allagash would probably go in, like, S tier. I love Allagash.
Allagash is great. What about Shock Top? I'd get
Shock
over
Top is
Dogfish
on
Head.
here?
Well, I'm just saying that's another thing that's on tap a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like, Shock Top I would put in B. I don't know if I'd put Dogfish Head on the same level as Shock Top, but I haven't had it much, so...
I like it fine. I like it just as much as Shock Top, IMO.
Alright, well, I'll put it in B then, because I'm not
It's Dos
experienced enough.
Equis.
Dos Equis I would put in C.
I think it's a little gross. It's not my favorite.
It's fine. I was into it when I first started, like, experimenting with beer and, like, trying to find my favorite. That was the first one that I was like, oh, this might be my favorite one. And then I, like, found something better pretty quickly. And
My brother and dad are into Dos Equis. One time we were at a hotel.
It's the marketing. They have really good marketing.
Yeah, it's a manly man's beer. They got, like, a giant,
That's how they want you to
taste of it.
Nothing about the taste of it is a manly man's beer at
it's
all.
not. But, like, that's what they think it is.
Yeah.
But I remember just, like, having to drink a lot of them because we didn't want to leave any in the hotel, and just being like, this wasn't the beer to do that with.
No. All right, well, Dragon's Milk, I would say, is A tier.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like it.
I've only had it once.
It's extremely alcoholic. It's got a milky taste. It's a darker beer, but, like, one with a nice aftertaste. Not enough for me to put it in S tier, but I do think it's pretty good. It's a little expensive, though, which is why we don't get it very much. This looks like a New Belgium Citradelic. I don't recognize Citradelic. Don't think I've heard of it.
I don't think I've had that one either.
But Fat Tire I've had. I might put this in B.
Yeah, me too.
It's a fine go-to.
It's pretty good. It's not as good as Blue Moon, but...
No.
Foster's.
Foster's is disgusting.
I've never had
definitely
Foster's.
F tier. Cider used to tell me that the Australian beers they send to America are the ones that are too shitty for Australia. I believe it. Foster's comes in a gigantic can, and it's like, you're like, oh wow, that's a lot for a little, and then you drink it and you're like, okay, I completely understand why, because it's dog shit. The Founders All Day IPA, I don't think I've ever had this.
No.
I know the brand, but not the specific beer. Goose Island. Can't say I remember Goose Island. I think I've seen
it
it
around.
Yeah,
I don't think
had
I've ever
it.
tried it.
Nope.
Not into Guinness.
Guinness sucks. I would put it at D tier.
Where is the Genesee Cream Ale, guys?
Because they're not from the well, they've got Labatt Blue, so they do know some northern shit.
Well, Genesee's from Rochester.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
like it, but it's from Rochester.
Gumball Head? Never heard of Gumball Head. Never seen this logo before. Heineken sucks. Might even be F tier. I think it's pretty disgusting.
Do you like it less than Guinness?
Heineken? I'm not sure, because I kind of get the two confused a lot. Heineken's in the green bottle. Guinness is in the black bottle.
I would get a Heineken over a Guinness.
Maybe I'm thinking of Guinness as the worst one, because I'm thinking about the Heineken bottle. I think they're both disgusting.
I would put
both in F tier.
I'd put Heineken in D and Guinness in F.
They're disgusting beers. Henry's Hard Soda, I don't think I've ever had.
I've had it. It's fine. I think it's a better choice than Angry Orchard. If you
you would put Angry Orchard in D anyway.
Yeah,
so...
I'd probably put it in like a high D or a low C.
Which one would you rather?
I don't know. You can put it wherever.
I would put it in D then. Height Extra Cold? Never heard of this before. Have you heard of this?
No. It might be like partial logo. It might be like
I don't know. It looks like it just says height.
Maybe it's like white. Or Snipe.
Keystone Light.
Oh, F. 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 The worst.
Absolutely triggered.
I fucking hate Keystone. It is piss. And Light is just like watered down piss.
King Cobra. Never heard of it. You heard of it?
No.
Kingfisher? Never heard of it. You heard of it?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever had it.
Kirin Ichiban. I feel the same way about this as I do about Asahi. Just not a great beer from Japan. I actually think I might have confused Asahi with it earlier when I was ranking. It's possible Asahi might be C tier, because in my mind it just kind of bleeds together. But I definitely know I don't like Kirin Ichiban, so I'm gonna put that in D. Labatt Blue. This is your boy, your Canada beer.
I like Labatt Blue. I would personally put it.
I think I'd put it in C tier personally.
I'd probably put it in B tier. Yeah.
Would you drink it over a fat
cheap
tire?
beer? Well, I mean, it's the price. That's why. Because the Labatt Blue is kind of
I don't really care about the price when it comes to beer because it's not that big of a gradient.
No, I know, but I'm
just thinking about taste.
If I want something in like a lower price range, if I want a whole lot of beer for a little bit of money, I'd probably pick Labatt Blue.
Would you pick it over, like? Trying to think of what else. Well, I guess I would agree to pick it over Rolling Rock. Yeah, I guess it could be in B.
I'd say that's probably my go-to cheap beer.
Lagunitas IBA. I think I've had, but I don't remember.
I like. I'd also put it in B.
All right. What is this? Lane and Hugels. I noticed that they don't have any Land Shark in here. That's a common on-tap beer. Yeah, it's called Lane and Hugels Summer Shandy. I've never heard of it.
I don't like summer beers. Neither do you.
No. Michelob Ultra.
Gross.
F or D?
D.
All right. Mike's Hard Lemonade. I like Mike's Hard Lemonade. Thank you very much.
I think Mike's Hard is better than Angry Orchard.
I would put it at a B. I will definitely drink it anytime it's available.
Boy. I would probably put it in C, but
Miller High Life is actually okay as far as super cheap beers go. I'm not going to put it all the way up in B like Labatt Blue, but this was my go-to cheap-ass beer for a long time.
Slap it in C.
Yeah, I'll slap it in C.
Slap-a-rooney.
They call it the champagne of beers, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Miller Lite, I think I tried one time at BronyCon. Me and Ben both chugged a beer, and I think it was Miller Lite. Like, I think he had got a pack of Miller Lite,
Oh,
but like it was
fuck.
super foamy.
Is when you turn
And
30
so both of us started
when you
vomiting up
start
foam.
drinking light beer.
Ben was not 30 yet at this time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like the time is coming. Because, like, if I want to
Ben
have...
just drinks light everything because he thinks he wants to watch his weight but still consume disgusting shit. That's what it is. It's like if you want to be able to constantly drink energy drinks and beer, but you don't want to think it's going to make you fat, then you drink nothing but light and low calorie. And you also don't want to be on a diet in any way. Which it works. I mean, it's why Ben's not hideously fat.
I can't stand light beer. If I, like, you know, I just, like, leave time out of the day where I, you know, beer is fine for me to drink, but I can't stand light beer.
Yeah, I'm going to put this
I
in
would
D.
rather just not drink.
Milwaukee's Best Ice. I've never seen this before. Maybe this guy's from
I've
the
seen
north,
this.
or like
I've
like
seen it at Walmart.
the northern, you know, the northwest as opposed to the northeast.
I don't know. I've seen this beer around. It's definitely like a lower end beer.
Have you
I've
had
never
it?
had it. No.
All right. Well, Modelo Chalanda F tier. Disgusting
Yeah.
shit. It's literally Modelo mixed with Clamato. Fucking disgusting. But Modelo Negra is pretty good. I think I would put that. That might go in B tier. It's probably the best form of Modelo.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's not bad at all. Natty,
Natty
Ice.
D.
Yeah. Not
It's better
not
than
amazing.
Keystone.
Natural Light Natter Days? I've never heard of this. Wait, that was just Natty Ice. This one's Natural Light.
Yeah, it's
This
the
one's
light
Natural
version.
Light Natter Days. I've never had Natter Days or Natural Light. Have you?
No.
Alright.
Where's the Natty Daddies?
New Glarus Spotted Cow. I have not had it.
I see. Okay.
Newcastle Brown Ale. I've heard of this, but I haven't. Or is it Newcastle Brown Ale. You ever
Never
had it?
had.
Me neither. Old English 800. I think this is a malt liquor, right?
I think you're right. I've seen it around.
I think I've had this one.
Is
I
it
mean,
good?
it's a malt liquor, so no.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Is
D
it better than
tier.
Cult 45 though?
They're all exactly the same. Like, there's no difference. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I would give PBR a C.
I think it deserves a D. I think it's pretty disgusting.
I like PBR. I think it's okay.
I'm going to put Rolling Rock in the C tier, and I
I
don't
like
think I would
PBR
ever drink
more than
Pabst
Rolling
over.
Rock.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Pabst is disgusting.
I think you're disgusting.
I'll put it in C tier just for you.
No, you don't have to.
All right, well then, fuck you.
I drank a lot of PBR in
Clara, I've
college.
never seen this one before.
That's probably my go-to beer in college.
Have you seen this one before?
I've seen it. I don't think I've ever had it though.
Well, all right. Red Stripe. I like Red Stripe. I might put it in B or C. It's one of my favorite. It's like one of my go-to common beers. Do you have an opinion on Red Stripe?
I'd rather like it. I'd probably put it
All right, it's
in
going
B.
to B. Oops, B then. Red's Apple Ale is disgusting.
Oh, gross! Yeah.
Like, if you thought Angry Orchard was bad, Red's is undrinkable. I would give that an F. Rolling Rock, I would give a C. I like it as a cheap, big pack of beer.
I would just swap PBR and Rolling Rock.
I just think that Rolling Rock, the biggest problem with it is that, well, with a lot of these, is that they are so non-alcoholic that it does nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, any beer that's, like, under 5%, I'm going to have to drink, like, 5 of those if I want to be buzzed by the end of the night. And I don't have the stomach capacity for that. Like, I can't back a bunch of beers. I tend to favor stronger beers because I can't.
Man,
my
the
stomach
older
is tiny.
that I've gotten, the harder it's been to do that.
Yeah, to drink heavier beers.
To just drink, like, a lot of those beers. Like,
Oh, a lot of the small ones.
Yeah,
no,
like,
it's not easy.
I could probably do, like, 5 or 6 in college and be fine, but, like, now it's, like, 3 and no more.
I mean, I've never been able to... You know how small my fucking bladder is. Like,
yeah.
I literally can't... Like, I will be pissing every 5 seconds and not enough to drink more of the beers. Like, I can't maintain a buzz at the rate I can drink if it's a smaller, or if it's a lesser beer.
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams.
Which one is that?
It's just the regular Boston lager, which is it's fine.
I like Sam
might give
Adams.
it a
We went to
B
the Sam
even.
Adams factory, and it was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
But there are better versions. The Winter Lager.
Yeah, I mean Winter Lager I'd
is
probably give an A,
amazing,
and
yeah.
they definitely have ones I like less than the Boston Lager.
The
so,
Summer Ale. Not
yeah,
into.
Summer Ale is not good.
But like
San
it.
Miguel I like. I would probably give it a B. It's on the same level as like Red Stripe. It's a good just general beer. They also make Red Horse, which I like a lot. Sapporo, also a B. Another good regular, just general
I
beer.
wouldn't even put Sapporo in an A.
Sapporo,
It goes well with like food.
the only way that Sapporo is good is if you get it in that big ass can.
Yeah.
If you get it in like a regular bottle, it is not the same. I don't know why. I don't know what alchemy is going on in that
It
drink.
just tastes better.
But Sapporo in a
the
bottle is
metal.
not even like worth it. You got to get it in the big fucking can, big metal can. Shock Top, I also think I'd give a B. Another one that if it's on tap, if there's no Blue Moon, Shock Top is a good second
Shock
choice.
Top is great.
I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't really know why. Smirnoff Ice is less good than Mike's Hard, so I'll give it a C.
I'd give that shit a D.
Yeah, you don't like Well,
No.
not even like the flavored ones?
No.
Oh. Well, I like any kind of fruity flavored drink, I'll probably drink
You
it.
will see that I do like fruity flavored drinks, but like I often like to put like a fruity hint. Like I like Shock Top with like the flavors, and I like orange
Right.
in my Blue Moon. But there's one of these on here that you'll see. You'll
we're
see
getting
how I
there,
feel.
yeah. Stella used to be like one of my go-to like on tap beers, but like it's more expensive than it's worth.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
I don't think it's as good as Blue Moon. I think it might be on par with Shock Top, but it costs more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to put it in C because it pisses me off that they try to act like it's
The last
this
time I
premium
tried
beer.
to drink Stella, I was high as fuck in the hotel when you were doing RadCon 3.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't have a bottle opener, and I
yeah.
cut my fucking hand open trying to open it.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Bad time.
Stella, yeah, just it used to be one that I liked a lot, but the more I've had beers that are better and not even as expensive, the more I've been like, there's no way to justify the cost of Stella Artois. Tsingtao kind of sucks. I would put it at a D.
All right.
White
White
Claw hard
Claw.
seltzer. This is your. I think these hard seltzers are disgusting, but
Okay, they are not beer.
no.
If you drink one of these and are expecting a beer, then you will have a bad time. These are seltzers.
Yes.
They're just, it's like drinking ginger ale with a little bit of alcohol
I
in
would
it.
describe it as like when you get a soda and it's mostly just the carbonated water and not enough of the
Mm-hmm.
syrup, which makes me want to vomit even thinking about.
All right. The thing about this is it's only 100 calories a pop. They do not make you feel like you're drinking anything that'll make you sick. It's not too sugary. I end up drinking these a lot because I've been kind of like watching my weight, and you know, it's easy to drink. You can find them anywhere. I've been seeing lots of fucking white bitches drinking this.
Yeah.
So I know it's like catching on in popularity. With the amount that I drink it, I would probably have to like at least give it a C.
Okay, I thought you were gonna give it like an S or something. Like you were building it
No,
up.
I like it. It's just it's not a beer, and
I would
it's like
definitely give
I'd
it a-
rather have a beer over it. Like it makes me a little sad when I drink it. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I wish this was a Blue Moon.
I would definitely give it an F because I hate the seltzers. All the ones
I
I've
like
tried.
it better than any of the other sweet drinks on this list. I like it way
Yeah.
the hell better than fucking Lime-A-Ritas. If you're drinking Lime-A-Ritas, switch to White Claw because it has like 7% alcohol, like no calories, super easy to drink. If you don't really like the taste of beer and you just like kind of want to get drunk, or you're kind of afraid of alcohol, try some White Claw. It's pretty good.
I don't
But
think
it's
I've ever
not
had.
the best.
I don't think I've had Yanjing beer. Have you?
No idea. Our landlady, the
Yingling
beer.
is fine. I put it at C tier.
Me too. It's a C tier.
From what I understand, according to Fern, in Pennsylvania, it is better because, like, I guess somehow in its transportation, it loses some of its flavor. According to her, no ability to confirm. Last is Zima. You ever had Zima?
Actually, I think I have. It
you
didn't
remember
really
if it was
stand
any good?
out. I'd probably give it a D.
All right. There you go. There's our beer chart. Nothing on here was S tier worthy. If we had maybe some Three Philosophers or some fucking... I would even probably have put Golden Monkey at like an A or an S. I know y'all fucking have Golden Monkey because that shit's everywhere.
Indeed.
What are some S tier? Allagash.
Allagash would
Allagash
for
could
sure
definitely
be
have
S tier.
some of their flavors could definitely crack S. If they're on tap, they're definitely the best on tap beers. Allagash White. What is something that you would put in S tier as a beer? Can you think of a? I mean, Tecate would have been. I would have had to.
Yeah, I mean, like, for branded, like, really common beers, I'm probably not gonna have a lot of things that I'd consider S tier.
I'm not even talking about common. Just any beer.
Yeah, I'm having difficulty because, like, every time I've been going out lately, it's like I just get an IPA that's on tap and I fucking forget about it the moment I've had it.
Yeah.
But, like, I've had some that are fucking great. Like,
I mean, even some of the one we've got in our fridge right now is really good. Like, we've been drinking a lot of really good local Virginia beers, and, like...
what's the best one we've had so far?
I mean, we've only had, like, 3, but I really like the one that's in there.
What the fuck is it called? It's, like, Virginia something. Idea.
That's the thing. Like, I tend to get a lot of different beers, because it's, like... If I'm in a situation where the only choices are, like, the ones that are on this chart, I'm always just going to go for one of the best ones. So it's always going to be either Blue Moon or Tecate, if they have it. Blue Moon's a lot more common. Or, like, maybe... I'm kind of done with Stella. I used to get that. Like, maybe a Modelo. Although, regular Modelo, which was not even listed on here, is definitely not as good as Negra. So, like... Basically, anything that's in the A or B category on this list is something I might go for if I was at just the store. Mm-hmm. But, like, if I'm going to a craft beer store, I'm pretty much going to get something different every time. And I don't take good mental notes of it. It's, like, kind of a know-it-when-you-see-it thing. So, but, like, again, if Tecate was here, it would be at least an A. If Three Philosophers was here, I might give it an S. If Golden Monkey was here, I'd give it an A or an S. Like, those are common beers.
Are there any here that you want to try? Like, do you want to try Goose Island or
I mean, if I saw any of these, I might try them. But, like, most of them I've just never seen before.
Yeah.
So, but in, like, some of them, like, Founders All Day IPA, it's like, well, Founders has a bunch of beers. I'm probably not going to choose their IPA.
I'm definitely not going to have Natural Light.
No,
Natter Days.
Not even gonna
ever.
Try the Natter Days.
I'm way too old for that.
But yeah. Overall, though, I appreciate the effort because all the other beer charts on the site were literally like dog shit. So at least this one had some effort put in.
What's the worst one that we have on here?
The worst?
I'm gonna say Keystone Light.
I don't think I've really had Keystone Light. The worst beer is probably Foster's. Well, Modelo Chelada, but that's because I think that shit's fucking gross. Red's Apple Ale, though, is also really fucking shitty. Yeah.
There you have it.
Well, that's our beer.